America today is waging war within her own borders, and her shock troops are policemen, fighters in blue, for whom there is no retreat, no surrender, no armistice in the continual crusade against a sinister enemy, crime. Armed with the latest scientific weapons, the modern cop faces the gangster confidently, and his confidence springs from his training. Here at a typical training school, rookies are learning how to keep in trim. Each has passed a rigid examination. On the force, brass buttons are worn over an iron physique. Gymnasium work. Get down to this business, rookies. It'll come in handy someday. Stick 'em up, buddy. Oh, yeah? What does a cop have to know? Plenty. While members of one group study chemistry, others learn photography, public speaking, ballistics, law, the analysis of handwriting, the analysis of fingerprints. Today's criminal is up against brains as well as brawn. And here's what the police are up against. Gruesome objects like these, devised by the twisted mentalities of the underworld. Each has been taken from some desperado. The class is impressed, and well it may be. Brass knuckles, a very old weapon and a very nasty one. But the law has its own kind of weapons, ultra-modern, ultra-efficient. A submachine gun. With their introduction to this rapid-firing, death-dealing mechanism comes the complete realization that present-day police work is pretty serious business. Cops are straight shooters and quick shooters. Well-equipped pistol ranges designed to produce fast-working and accurate marksmen are a part of every training school. And they don't always aim to kill. A hit in the abdominal region leaves the enemy conscious. And thus wounded, the toughest gangster will usually talk to the cops, and talk plenty. Others to the swift-moving motorcycle squad. Still others to the important radio-equipped patrol car. From now on, as we shall see, their comprehensive training will be at the service of the community. Early morning, a patrol car cruises the deserted streets. They're listening to the radio at headquarters. And at headquarters, a message has just been received. A body has been discovered on a suburban lawn. Through the microphone, word goes out to the patrol car. Yes, that's your car number they're calling, boys. Go to it. And within a few minutes, they're on the spot. Bad business. The neighborhood doctor killed at his own door as he was returning from an emergency call. Struck on the head with a heavy blunt instrument. A burglar might have done it. Any clues? Well, here's a piece of broken glass. Doesn't seem important, but the police are trained not to overlook the tiniest detail. Anything else? Ah, an open window. Plainclothesmen have arrived. Better get him to examine this, officer. Yes, sir. That window was jimmied open, and the marks of the instrument that did it are right there on the weather stripping. Off comes the weather stripping, and it's rushed to headquarters, the police laboratory. The instrument that forced open the doctor's window was a screwdriver. Microscopic examination proves it. Now, many criminals develop certain definite habits, especially in their methods of entering a house. And these habits are recorded in an elaborate filing system. The police function like any modern business. On thousands of cards is complete up-to-date information about thousands of known criminals. And with the aid of this ingenious machine, it's the work of a minute to learn just what men are known to use screwdrivers as methods of entry. 4 suspects. All right, let's pick them up. Or if we can't pick them up, let's see what we can get. An hour later, all we found is a flashlight from a rooming house where one of the 4 had been staying. A heavy, blunt instrument with a broken lens. Say, what about that piece of glass found on the lawn? Does it match with the fragment in the flashlight? If it does, we've got something important. Specimens of each glass are put into hollow carbons, which now go into this instrument, a spectroscope, where we can compare the two. Are they the same glass or aren't they? As the heat of the carbon arc light melts each specimen, the spectroscope photographically records its chemical makeup. Here's where laboratory training comes in. It is the same glass, and it looks as though the owner of that flashlight is the man we want. Now to go after him. Teletype machines flash his description. Joseph Smith, white man, 35 years, 160 pounds, slight twitch of left eye. Again, the radio is called into use. In a few minutes now, every cop in town will be looking for Joseph Smith, white man, 35 years, 160 pounds, slight twitch of left eye. Find Joseph Smith. 35 years old, 160 pounds, slight twitch of left eye. Thousands of police covering every highway and byway, constantly alert. Joseph Smith hasn't a chance. Slight twitch of left. That's the man. Don't let him get away. Once more, the underworld has learned you can't beat the cops. Again, the police have operated with speed, precision, and intelligence. Ready to lay down their lives if need be, America's crime fighters merit the admiration and respect of every one of us. Only a fool goes up against them, and he can't win.